sometimes believing mainstream media, what they told us about the sudden destruction of 5 major political parties is false. So, because everyone is reporting that African Democratic Congress and the Accord Party and the rest have been wiped out by a federal court in Abuja. But what they are hiding from you is this entire judgment might already be completely illegal, null and void. A lower judge has intentionally jumped over orders of a superior court of appeal just to clear the political field for 2027. If you want to see exactly how part of our judiciary are being converted into a political weapon to stop the new alliance of Atiku, Abubakar, Rotimi, Amaechi, and other smaller parties, you need to watch this breakdown until the very last second. Now, let's look at the raw facts about what happened on Monday, June 15th. Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court delivered a judgment in a suit brought by an organization called the National Forum of Former Legislators. They asked the court to enforce the Independent National Electoral Commission to enforce Section 225A of 1999 Constitution. Now, under this section, any party that fails to win at least one elective seat or fails to get 25% of votes in at least one state during election must be deregistered. The court agreed and ordered INEC to immediately delete 5 parties: Accord Party, ADC, Zenith Labour Party, Action Alliance, and then Action People's Party. The Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, immediately supported this, claiming it stops ballot paper from being congested. But here is the massive scandal that proves this judgment is an absolute illegality. The leadership of the African Democratic Congress, through their spokesman, Kola Ologbodiyan, has come out with absolute proof. The Court of Appeal had already taken over the exact matter. The higher court issued a binding stay of proceeding on this case and formally adjourned further review until October 27, 2026. In Nigerian law, once a superior court issues a stay of proceeding, a lower high court loses jurisdiction to do anything on that case until the high court sits. So how did Justice Peter Lifu suddenly sit on Monday to deliver a final judgment on a matter that a superior court ordered everyone to freeze? That is why top political figures are calling this the height of judicial rascality. A lower court judge choose to ignore a higher court just because the political actors are in hurry to dismantle the opposition. Wahala, crazy things are happening, like one of my friends will say. What does this tell us about the current state of Nigerian judiciary system? Listen, it tells us that we are entering a dangerous phase of judicial anarchy, where political desperation is overriding the hierarchy of our courts. Look at the timing. The ADC just solidified its stance as a major opposition force with Atiku, Abubakar, and Rotimi Amaechi moving into 2027 presidential cycle. Suddenly, an under-the-radar lawsuit from former lawmakers is fast-tracked just to wipe them off the ballot paper. I might not like Atiku and Amaechi, but I don't like injustice. When lower courts start behaving like the executive arm of the government, violating judicial protocols just to hand down favors, the common man loses all protection. The ruling will face a brutal defeat at the Court of Appeal because you cannot build a legal judgment on top of an open defiance. The opposition is fighting back immediately, and this case is going to head straight into the higher court before 2027. But the real question is this: can we still trust our courts to be the last hope of our democracy? Just like 2023, when the election was seemingly allegedly rigged, they said they should go to court. Is it this court? In case they do something mago or something fishy, is this the same court that we are going to go to? Is this judicial system we are going to trust? What is happening in Nigeria? We just celebrated Democracy Day not quite long. Look at all of this happening. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section, because to me, the deregistration is a pure political setup. But if you think that it's a real constitutional enforcement, let me know. For me, I feel this is just a pure political setup. Right? So tell me what you think. Hit that subscribe button, share this video, and keep your eyes open. I'll see you on the next one. God bless Nigeria. God bless you.
Anarchy loans. Where? In Nigeria. Nigeria is not Lagos where you sit down and you decree things and you expect it to work that way. Don't compare gold